Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Kaká, looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
First quarter of an hour gone. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marc Roca.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pablo Fornals! And he's there to belt it away. And he's being shifted off it. Anthony. Lo Celso. Back into the middle. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Beckham. Lewandowski. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Lo Celso. Lo Celso has been caught there, it's a foul. Marc Roca. Here's Lo Celso. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. That is quite remarkable.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. Over to the left. Goes for a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Riquelme. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's an imaginative pass. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Fornals. Coming on the field is number 18.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hector Bellerin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gabriel. 75 minutes played. Kaká. That's really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Barcelona preparing now to welcome the final whistle.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's it. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and
Beckham! Danjuma attempts a clearance. And that's been intercepted.
that was well played, well stopped. For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the mid... Almeida!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bernardo Silva, not the most accurate pass. He's being urged to shoot. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bernardo Silva. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. Tries to get it clear. Javi Guerra. Thierry Correa. And it's Javi Guerra. Danjuma is onto it in a flash. And he's had it nicked away. Kaka. It's a searching pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's onside. And he shoots! Played towards the other side. He has found the way through. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He won't be happy with that one. Lopez. Now it's Almeida. Pepelu is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Here comes the cross. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Gaia. Javi Guerra. Almeida. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Javi Guerra. Now it's Lopez. That has not gone well. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Almeida. Now Lopez. Almeida. And it's Correa. Now Correa. Javi Guerra. Now Pepelu. Spread it left. Danjuma. Danjuma. This is promising. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
Almeida! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lopez charging forward, the ball... A header! Cleared without complication. Raul. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, delightful ball. That's a good ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played out to the right. Driving forward. He's found a way through.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski stood his ground strongly. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Robert Lewandowski. Number 17,
Tarega.
Erling Haaland.
Javi Guerra.
Number 11,
And it's
Raul.
Almeida.
Coming on the field,
Gabriel with
number
a
10,
definite fell there.
Cristiano
Fouquier
Ronaldo. Number
tries to pass it
21,
through.
Gabriel Jesus. Number 8,
He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitutions taking place.
Hit into the
2
middle.
added minutes has
Keeper's
been
dealt with
indicated.
that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? That looks a good ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and
Number
class.
21,
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Gabriel Jesus.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final.
It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Over to the left. Munoz. Munoz stood his ground strongly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Martin gets over and intercepts. Gonzalo Guedes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zaharian. And it's Soler. Zakarian. Bout of passing here, really easy. Mendes! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
He's got away. Now this could go for a shot! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, well played, well played. Gonzalo Guedes. Mikel Oyarzabal is second in the league scoring charts. That has been cut short. Now it's Carlos Soler. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found chance for a shot! And another try! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So we've reached the hour mark. Kaka. Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zaharian. Chaleta Shah. Carlos Soler. And the pass is intercepted.
Might want to be careful there.
Mendes. Oh, he's bust. Oh, shooting chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mendes certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball.
Substitution on the
Confidence
field.
is at play here.
Number 21, number 18, Carlos Soler. Number 4, coming on the field, number 7, number 12,
Munoz.
number 24.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. But he's forced to go back. And Martin, that's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Mendes. And here's Oyarzabal. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution.
Sucic. Nice looking ball.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's been taken short. Beckham.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Munoz.
2 minutes to be added on. And there goes the final whistle.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
This, the game that marks the halfway point. He has found the way through. Now it's Partey. And it's made its way to him.
Great chance! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Villarreal have a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Perez clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
And it's Perez, and he's intervened well there. Kaká. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gerard Moreno, and he's picked it up out wide.
They've won a corner.
He slings it in, and he's cleared it back out. And it's Perez. Lewandowski. And this is Bernardo Silva. Villarreal deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's in on goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. Now it's Kaká. Lewandowski. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
After 40 minutes is
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Partey simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Vega gets across to intercept that. And it's Partey. Ball's played through. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Belletti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Kaká. Kaká, who does have an assist to his name. Kaká. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Oh, just skips past his man. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Haaland.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product,
Substitutions
and
taking
quickly.
place.
Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely ball, and a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pepe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Pepe. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Number 4. Robert
We have got
Lewandowski.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
11, Raul.
Just
Number
eases him
15,
off the ball.
Bernardo Silva. Coming
Vega.
on the field, number 10, Cristiano
Oh,
Ronaldo.
that's delightful.
Number 8, Pedri.
Kaka.
Number 13, Iniesta.
Barcelona are in
Substitution
dire
in
need of a
progress.
breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And he's had a hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from
Added
him.
minutes has been
Whistle's gone,
indicated.
that's a foul. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Kaka. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona come up short. They will be taking... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
It is a significant point in the season, this. The start of the second half of the campaign.
Alava have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Beckham. And it's Kaka. Big header!
Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play.
Skims one in.
And that was very necessary. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Alava were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to belt it away. Cucurella. Raul. Nice looking ball. Dink through. That is good strength. Tony Martinez. Lofted in. That's a decent clearance.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Beckham. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Raul. Oh, it's a great ball here. And this is Bernardo Silva. Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tony Martinez.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Bernardo Silva driving forward.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. Haaland, real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, number 3, number 8. Coming on the field.
Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Barcelona are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Johnny. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. That has found him in acres of space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here comes the corner.
Substitution.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Gabriel Jesus coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
There will be
Oh, that's a fine interception. He won't be happy with that one. There's a sharp little ball here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well measured.
Look at the space here. Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And time is up. Well, that was 10. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Unlucky, lads. Let's
Thrilling,
hope for better luck
nail-biting.
next.